Alan, we spoke about the need for consistency, but unfortunately tonight we didn't get that.
No, first 10 minutes was basically cost with the game, simple as that. And we got into the lads, because you could see it in the warm-up, to be honest. We got into the lads were passing the ball nice and simple. There was no pressing, no energy, no enthusiasm, and we could see it, so we had a pop with them before we started. And once we conceded, then they come to life. Then they decided they were actually in for the game. And so you cannot start like that. You look at the last two games where we've started down at Guiseley and at Alfred, and there we were on the front foot, we turned them and played in their half. We had to do, we're trying little passes straight away. That's not an instruction from us, believe me. And they just went totally against what we've been doing the last two games. And I said they've got to realise that we can't do that, because teams are going to, once we give some teams something to cling on to, they're just going to sit back and try and counter-attack. We're simple as that, because of the quality we've got. And we still had enough chances there to get something from the game, to be honest, when it's just disappointing that we never.
We conceded a poor goal from our point of view, wasn't it? It looked like just a routine free kick into the box, and there was that unmarked head in it.
I didn't think it was a free kick in the first place, to be honest with you. It hit Ben Headley smack in the face, and the referees give a handball, who I thought was shocking on it, to be honest with you, for both sides. I thought it was really poor. And then the delivery, we've got to defend it better. It's simple. We put similar deliveries in, and then we're defending better than what we did defend that. And simple. Really let his man go and got the flick on, and then the score. And I can't remember them causing many problems after that. And I thought, if you look at Nipper's chance, he's got to score there. Tyrone, he said his shot was in, but the linesman was 20 yards deeper than anything else. You can't really tell. So we've got to put the ball in the net, as simple as that. And I think if we'd got one, then it would have went on and on. But it's just, we've got to take the chances. There's enough quality there. Everyone knows what we've got them there, and got to start putting the ball in the net, and it's proved costly today.
Yeah, you maybe thought at that point when the ball hit the bar for the second time it wasn't going to be our night. Apparently the keeper just got his fingertips to it. Apparently.
It just sums it up, doesn't it? I say, but I'm sick of it's similar to last season, really. In the cup games, we've got the cup games, and we're absolutely bang average when it comes to the games in the league. And is it a distraction? It's certainly not from the staff. We're not. I say I could have easily rested a few more if it was a distraction, but I didn't. I want to go as strong as I possibly could. The other lads were injured. Will's hamstring, Macca's hamstring, Huntley's not fit yet, so Lids is not fit, and I think tonight showed that we do miss them players.
Dan Maguire came off. What's the problem there? He seemed to be.
He felt his groin. He felt his groin a little bit. So it hasn't gone, but it's just obviously we've played in two heavy pitches, and again, if I took him out, people might have thought that we're taking the game lightly, and I didn't want to do that. Like I said, set the target. I wanted to go in with 12 points. I haven't done it, and if I'd played a weaker team, it would have set the tone, and I didn't want to do that. And let's say the lads now have done wrong. We've had a massive discussion in there. Massively disappointed with the result. I don't think the performance was that bad. It was just a start. The first 10 minutes costing the game. We give teams something to hang on. Exactly what we've done at Telford.
You said you had a discussion there, just one of these famous frank exchange of views that happened behind the dressing room door.
No, you had to. Every game, you still have it. Even when you win a game, you still have the discussions about how you can improve things and what things need to be better. But you seem to analyse a lot more when you lose a game. And I look at it, we still had chances in the second half there, even though them defended it deep, and you've got to give them credit, they defended well, but sometimes we just didn't put enough crosses in. When I look at it, we had too many people outside the box. When you look, we've got Luke, got Cams, Ty, and you've got Reedy even in the box, and we never put enough crosses in and asked that question, and that's what they've got to start doing. If say scoring an ugly goal, so to speak, we try to look for that perfect goal too many times.
You mentioned injured players there. Some of them, are they going to be out for Sunday without naming names, and others will be alright?
Fingers crossed. Lids hasn't got a chance, unfortunately. The kid's hamstring's still extremely tight, so he's going to be struggling, but hopefully the lads will get them back in on Thursday, have a look at them and see how they are. Macca's hamstring was tight. We've got him off straight away, and put him in tonight, as much as I wanted to put him in, it would have been a massive risk, and it's either risk one game or lose them for 6, and that's up to me to decide that, and I had to leave them tonight, unfortunately, and hopefully they'll be back on Thursday. We'll see how they are, but if they're not right, they're not right. There's nothing we can do about it.
Well, let's hope they're all firing on all cylinders on Sunday then, for the cup time.
That's a certainty, Ray, and that's what bugs us more than anything. I know for a fact what I'm going to get off them on Sunday. It'll be everything. It'll be the kitchen sink, the lot. And I said to them in the dressing room, and not mind me saying it, I'm sick of that happening. It's got to get the bread and butter right first. It's need good turn up for the big games and not the main games. And at the end of the day, we're not going to win the FA Cup. We've got to get into the playoffs. As simple as that. That's the target I've set everyone, and we know we're not going to get in doing things like that. So they've got to start having this consistency. We can't be up and down, and it needs to be tailing off at a decent level. And that's it. The performance wasn't bad. It was just that first 10 minutes cost them the game.